Alright, the cosine rule is again another rule we use where the triangle is not a right angle triangle, so we're labelling it A, B and C. The difference is it's where we've got three sides and one angle. Remember the sine rule had two sides and two angles. This one is three sides and one angle. And the rule's based on Pythagoras' theorem. So it's c squared equals a squared plus b squared, which is Pythagoras' theorem, and it accounts for the fact that the angle's not a right angle by minusing 2ab cos c. Now c is always the side opposite the angle. So if we have a look at this question, let's ignore these A, B's and C's. Let's ignore that. This is what I want to find. So it's c squared is a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cos c. Let's call it x is 10 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 times 10 times 12 times cos 70. And I'm going to put all that in my calculator. I'm going to go 10 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 times 10 times 12 times cos 70. And then I'm going to square root because it's squared. So x is 12.72. So like up above where you looked at it and you said, oh, the angle couldn't be 0.25 because you hadn't gone second function sine. Here, before when I got 161, I'm like, how can one side be 10, the other 12 and the other 161? Oh, I forgot to square root. Okay, let's do a second example. It says a surveyor standing at a point X sights a point M 50 meters away. So I'm just going to draw any triangle X, M, N. X is 50 meters away and a point N 80 meters away, and the angle between them is 45. Calculate the distance between the 2 points. So I've got three sides including the unknown and the angle. So it's the cosine rule, c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cos c. You want to write that because you've interpreted the question. This line says I've interpreted the question. This line, 50 squared plus 80 squared minus 2 times 50 times 80 times cos 45 says I know how to use the cosine rule, and the last line says I know how to use the calculator. I'll do that on pause. And I get 57 to 1 decimal place, so make sure you get that on your calculator and don't forget to square root.